Our work with the high school flexibility project, now called High School Redesign, is starting to really show some very positive results in our diploma exam results. The idea of allowing flexible scheduling, flexible learning environments, and actually making students more responsible for their own learning. And it is starting to show. As far as, like the assessment, I do want to say that we're not throwing the baby out with the bathwater in any of this, and that is being reinforced through Alberta education, but also the fact that we are striving very strongly for a deep focus on literacy and numeracy, and not only just in isolation, but throughout the curriculum, in every curricular area. That we're looking at redesigning our electoral boundaries, because it's been a number of years since they've been looked at, and of course population shifts and real urbanization, especially in the Parkland. So we'll be looking at more representation by population. So that is one thing we're strongly looking at. Another is with the new Education Act, which we hope to be declared formally in the fall of 2015, now has the regulations that have, the rules and regulations that are coming out accompanying it have been presented to boards and various groups for input, and we would like to very much look at those in detail and make sure that they're reflecting our interests and the interests of our local community. We know that a healthy staff is going to be a staff that is going to produce the results that we want, and people do have to find balance in their lives, and what we have to do as a board is make sure we address the hot point issues that maybe are putting that balance out of kilter. For example, we do realize that inclusive education is a constant journey. We do realize there's bumps in the road, and we do realize that we're working with a very resilient workforce. Having said that, I think it's very, very important that we as a board and as a senior administrative team make sure the supports are in place for any issues in that area. So, that's just one example of things that we can do. We have to sit back as a board and say that we want to maintain quality program and experiences for all kids, no matter the size of school or where they are in the division. And that can be a challenge, especially with the smaller schools. So a lot of the information that comes out of strategic planning helps us not only guide us in physical plant and direction and transportation and so on, but also in educational planning and programming, thinking outside the box. We've just got a wonderful group of administrators and teachers that are willing to try unique and new things.
Parkland School Division, where the world opens up.